Good morning, guys. Uh, this is the word of the day. I want to talk about sexual morality, perversion, and lust, and other spirits that come with it. Uh, yes, it's very important. You know, when we go out there, we want to go meet new chicks, or if you guys are into that stuff like Tinder or dating sites, and you want to look for somebody to have a one night stand, or you're looking for a relationship, or a booty call. You know what I'm saying? You go and look for that. But I want to tell you that most of those things are just gonna bring emptiness, and it spiritually drains you. Uh, the enemy, man. I'm telling you, look, it's not like it's not worth it. You know, it's not worth losing your soul, because once you get in that, make a contract with the devil, you're basically signing a contract with the devil unknowingly. So if you're doing that, you're basically in bondage with this lust, and you're gonna be stuck with wanting to have more pleasure for yourself, and you're not gonna want to really turn away from it, because now your whole mission now is to look for females, and go party, and go to Barney's, or you want to go to like Snooki's, or whatever bars that they call it now, and you want to go have a good time, and now you want to go get some alcohol, and you want to have a good time. That's what it comes with, having a good time. And most of there's toxic women out there that are spiritually dead, that just looking for comfort. Most of the women are not looking for pleasure. Most of them are looking for funds. They're looking for money that they could get out of you. And most of the times when you're doing those things, I noticed that when I was doing those things, most of the times when I was picking up chicks, they were just there for my car. They just wanted to be right there for the ride, and for whatever I could provide for that person. Now, the person that really you really want to turn to, and that could get you away from all that stuff, man, and will really love you, and take care of you, and have you prosper, and save your soul from that, because that's just gonna lead you to a darker path. It's gonna just take you. It's just gonna bring you down a pit. It's gonna bring you down to Sheol. It looks good, right? It looks good, like the stuff, the flashy stuff. You see people having a chick with a nice ride, or you see somebody holding hands out there, and then you wish that was you, with a chick. Or maybe you feel like you're not even you feel like you can't even you're struggling in certain areas. Everybody struggles in certain areas. You just gotta turn away from those destructive patterns. Because I had so much sexual immorality. I was always chasing after women, and I had a lot of perversion, man. And I want to talk about how I would always watch a lot of porn. I was stuck on porn. I was always going out, getting drinks, beverages, alcohol. I wanted to film myself, look, and going and paying prostitutes, you know. And I just wanted to have a good time, you know. And I was doing most of those things, man. Paying for that, pain and pleasure, and just going out and doing whatever I want, you know. Just paying them, and most of those things are emptiness, man. It doesn't bring nothing. It just brings more cravings to your just more cravings to your flesh. It's your flesh that you're feeding your inner demons that you're giving them a place for them to just put you into a captivity and bring you in and bring you in, and he's basically putting you in you're basically the devil's slave now. You see what I'm saying? The devil wants to put you in jail and throw away the keys, and he just wants to lock you in there so you can never get out, and now you're stuck and you're walking the path, and then at the end of the path it's like death, destruction. A woman destroyed a lot of kings. In the Bible, it talks about how women drag the kings down. The woman, man. I know they're beautiful. I know that, man. Wow, a beautiful creature that God made, right? A woman, right? And then we see there's beautiful people, and we're like, man, like how they are so blessed, But you gotta remember that all of us are equal, man. We're all equal. We're made in God's image. Just because that person looks like that, we can't we can't really get jealous. I know it's hard, sometimes I struggle. I have sin. I struggle with certain areas in my life. Like I'll tell you that I struggle with glut. I have a eating problem that I still struggle with. I like to eat, but remember, you're basically putting there's altars, man, that they put up, and there's they do offerings to demons. So basically, when you have you ever went to a Chinese food place where they have the cat like this, and then you see Buddha? Those are basically little false gods, or shrines. They put shrines, right? And you're basically going in there, and if you're not sanctified, or you don't have Christ, and you're just going into going in there to eat, and you're not saying prayers. But even though God really doesn't want us to go into those places that have shrines, or false gods, or because we're just eating on the table with devils in the unseen realm, the realm that we're not able to see unless you're spiritual, really have the spiritual discernment. Some people have spiritual discernment to see those things. God allows you. God allows it. But God wants us to be very cautious and careful with what we do in life, and not be too reckless and ruthless, and have no care. It's important to follow the law and the rules. What happens when we break the law, right? What happens if I go around just tagging around and then going around beating up people? What's gonna happen? There's gonna be consequences, right? I'm not gonna get away with it forever. So like I said, there's consequences. There's consequences, guys, with God, because God sees everything that we do. He's not gonna let that slide. We gotta really pay attention with what we do. Sometimes we're so careless that we desire our own needs. Like, what do I want to do today? I'm in my mind right now. I want to do this now. You want to break those strongholds out of your mind. The false imagination that could get you in trouble. strongholds, man. There's strongholds. If you let strongholds build up in your mind, uh, then you're just allowing the enemy to control your life. No, no. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? I control my own life. Do you know that we're made in God's image, and do you know that there is a God and there is a devil? Or some people don't believe in those things. Atheists. Where do you think this beautiful creation came from? You think it just appeared out of nowhere? You know, there is a creator, the Heavenly Father, you know, and He created this. But there's so much corruption here that we gotta fight off the corruption, because there's an illness. There's an illness that could cause you problems in your life. Jesus Christ, He healed the sick back then, and He healed people with infirmities and gave people authority to cast out devils. Whatever you bind on earth is bound in heaven. We really want to be careful what we do out here, guys, you know. And sexual immorality and lust and perversion is just a straight way to hell. It's a trap, guys. And you know how we could be with a woman and she could really break your heart. You know, that's why we gotta be careful with who we get with. You know, there's good fruits and bad fruits out there, and there, you know, I want to say this: it's better to have more. It's better to have understanding before you go into a relationship, because if you don't have no understanding, you're just gonna get your heart broken, and it's better to get to know the woman too, because if you don't know the woman and you just rush into a relationship, you're not realizing who she really is, the real her. And if you don't know the real her, she could really mess you up in life. So you really want to check yourself as well. Like, you could be still childish and still have certain things to work on. You know, and we gotta be mature and not be immature. Because if we're immature and we don't know what we're doing, the woman, the chick is gonna look at you like you're the man. You're supposed to know what you're doing. Well, you don't know what you're doing. Then she's gonna look for somebody else. She's gonna look for somebody else that has it all together. So that's why we need to have God. God could put you and make you a new man, a new creation, and guide you the right path. Because remember, the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He wants to steal the good things in your life. He wants to take your abundance. He wants to see you in poverty, and he wants to destroy you. He wants to destroy the person you are. He likes to test you out, you know. The devil likes to test you, you know. And once he got it all together, where he sees that you're down and you're hurt and you're like, man, I give up on life. Then he's gonna want to kill you. That's his mission, you know. Satan, man, he got cast out of heaven, man. He got blotted out. And we're made in God's image, and he hates God so much that he hates his creation. So that means he hates you and us. He hates me. So we can't let the enemy get a hold on us. We gotta be responsible what we do in life, because what we do in life, man, it's like we gotta walk a path a very careful path, and not get uh not get trapped, man. You know, man. I was always going out doing stupid things, man. Just going out drinking alcohol, man. I was in the streets just doing whatever I want, getting into trouble, cheating around with my just cheating around, man, and just doing things that wasn't godly, you know. Uh, I probably hurt a lot of people out there, man, and you know, it's not good to do those things. You know, it's not good to harm people or harm yourself. You know, you're supposed to take care of yourself, and the person that could take care of you guys to get you away from all those troubles is Jesus Christ. You know, Jesus will guide you, man. The Bible, man, the Book of Law will teach you a lot of things. That's why we're supposed to follow the laws, man. The laws, statutes, and the commandments in the Bible, man, because it's very important to follow the law. It'll get you far in life, and we gotta take accountability with our own actions as well, because everybody's gonna be judged one day when we pass. So I just want to say that, you know, sexual morality, man, is a very dangerous ground, man, that I wouldn't recommend. Cause I was stuck. I'm still struggling with desires, man, with sex, bro. But I gotta let all that go, and I gotta pray every day. That's the best thing to do, to pray every day and fight these demons off. You know, prayers are powerful, man. In the spiritual realm, you're cutting up these demons. There's powers and principalities out there, man, and prayers are powerful. You want to pray every morning, man, every night, and you know, it's important to pray, because we can't do this. We can't do this in our own. We think we could, but we can't. That's the spirit of pride. Let's let that pride go. I had a lot of pride, man. I thought I was able to do all these things all by myself. I lost my ways. I was lukewarm, man. I'm trying to come back to God. I'm not trying to go back to the pit. I'm trying to turn from all my wickedness, all my filth. You know, Jesus Christ is here for the sinners. You know, if he done any wrong, you know, he's there for the sinners, and he wants you to turn away from all that stuff, to get saved, be healed, and believe in Jesus, man, and worship him. You know, all praise to the Most High, guys, and I'm gonna end this video right here, and just want to say I love you guys. God bless you. All right, guys, take care. Peace.